is packed with blue and gold as the home fans try to cheer Sweden on in the gold medal game tomorrow. But first, a big obstacle stands in their way in the Czechs, who a year ago today beat them in the semifinals of the World Junior in Halifax. The officials for the game today are Mika Hybison from Switzerland, Mark Pierce from North Vancouver, BC, and the linesmen from Slovakia and the United States are all in contention to work the bronze and gold medal games tomorrow. Starting in goal for the Czechs, 18-year-old Arizona second-round pick Michal Hrabal, who plays for UMass in the NCAA, having a very good tournament. He's played every minute of every game, allowed 2 goals on 30 shots in the quarterfinal win against Canada. Hugo Havelin allowed his first goals of the tournament in the quarters for Sweden.
Stakes to a shootout, beat Canada late. I think they're up to the task.
It was Kulik who scored the game winner last year in overtime. How about the game-tying goal with 39 seconds to go to force OT? And the Czechs feel...
That's good there, fellas. Here we go. Okay, down to the final 4. Let's go. Back up.
That's fired down. The Czechs kicked away by Havelin. And a long drive that goes wide up the other side. Shapovalov with a drive, and Havelin a good stop as the Czechs get 2 good looks in the first 30 seconds of the first period. Run back the other way. Liam Ogren moves in. Ogren fires. It's kicked away by Havelin. Czechs have 5 back from last year's team. That shot deflected in front. Rebel makes the stop, including their entire first line.
It's a nice luxury to have, and they're playing Sweden, who had some tight moments of their own. It was an overtime power play goal from Axel Sandin Pellikka
on a penalty that was
controversial hooking call that was not unanimously agreed upon, but they get themselves through a tough game.
At the line brought in by prevailed. Look at the cross. Lindstein with a shot. The backhand turned away by Havelin. Loses the side of the goal. Down to Lekkerimäki. Lekkerimäki. Olds has a look, lots of traffic. He shoots at the skate of Galvis. Now Galvis racing through it, knocked away from him by Wahlberg. Picked up by Noah Ostlund. Looks back around as Shala steps into Lekkerimäki. Force free once again. Lekkerimäki flips it back in front and well into the crease. Edstrup drops that back to the trailer cell. Oh, it's a hard shot that goes wide. Sandin Pellikka shoots. Dropped in front, and Stenberg ripped that wide. Skellefteå in Sweden. Also coach Erik Karlsson that age. His Forsvall shoots, that's blocked. But famously did not score in the gold, what turned out to be the gold medal deciding game against Canada, Saskatoon in 1991. Has centered a pitch shot, score! Move back in front for Maciej Melovský. And the Czechs have opened the scoring with Melovsky's first of the tournament. Belief,
the dangerous animal. The Czech has done a really good job getting the puck below the goal line and using their speed to create. And Östlund gets caught a little deep on the goal line. Melovský able to take the puck and sweep it home. 5-hole, not a great one on Havelin either. His bubble has burst the last few games after a couple shutouts to start the tournament. And Czechia jumps out to an early lead.
And Melovský quietly has a point in every game for the Czechs. Laid back in deep. Shapovalov back after it. Held the point. Hammer shoots. With a leg in front. Ostlund gathers it back up. Chalet back with it. Edward Chalet. 5 Seattle drafts are still playing in the medal round of this World Junior Championship. Chalet with it. Walks out and shoots. And Havelin got a piece of that. And that knocked away. Someone's lost a glove. It was Beasted who quickly gathers it back up. At the point, Sandin Pellikka shoots. That goes wide up the other side. Picked up by Lindstein. And Sandin Pellikka puts it ahead. For the captain, Ogren. Ogren works it and shoots. He flooded that wide by Havelin. At the point, Wielander flips it back across, brought in by Unger Sorum. Now a chance for Stenberg, was off a skate, up and out of play. A ton of shots, especially in the third period against Canada. Back at the point. Lindstein shoots, scores! It's off the glove of Bravo and in, and the game is tied. And Lindstein's got his second of the tournament. Equalizer.
One draw, good secondary effort on a scrum to get it back from Edstrom, and that is a knuckler that just floats through the top of Ravel's glove. As the initial win by Czechia hits the, and you can see that thing, he throws it because the puck's not flat. And so it's knuckleballing in there, and I mean, I don't know, Ravel expect himself to save it too. He's looking in the glove, what happened? No tip, no screen, sure a bit of a flutter, but just a miss and an inopportune one at that for Michael Ravel.
So Theo Lindstein with his 7th point of the tournament, now tied for the D lead in points. So they finally get a shot. And there's one on Havlet steered away, but the sweep. Galvas up for Zelinsky, sweeps it down to the Czech. So Havlet chance in front. And a great look there from Ostlund.
Terrible rebound control there from Havlet a couple times in this first period.
Forsfall winds in. Shoots, Rebel kicks it out. Rebound, flipped on goal by Bourne. That's kicked away by the Czech netminder.
That's not great rebound control either.
No chance for Forsfall. And Rebel makes a stop on that. Makes that discarded stick behind the net. Balash, rink wide for Kulik. Working and he shoots, and he fired that rolling puck wide. And a big hit there by Beested as he spilled Redlick. That's the second time he's been dumped in this first period. Long shot by Lindstein. That goes just wide, deflected again in front. Almost 2 for him here in the first period. Ogren centers. Oscar Pettersson shoots. He flipped that wide. Wielander in for Ogren. Liam Ogren. Back for Tom Wielander. Walks right in and shoots. And the save is made by Ravel.
And you don't think of him as being super physical, but when he wants to be, he steps into Redlick and shuts him right down. Good, clean, hard hit. Started a long offensive zone sequence, some good chances.
Drops it off to Rimon. And now Rimon walks it and shoots. That deflected wide out the other side. Picked up by Beher. There's the high slot. Galvin shoots and just off the blocker of Havlet. Centers it. Östlund drops it back. Lekkerimäki with a quick chance. And a good stop there by Ravel. Solomonson winds his way in. Knocked off stride for a moment. Solomonson rips it back around and Östlund with a great chance, point blank. Long point, shot, block, Edstrom a chance. That's blocked as well. And moved out by Rimon for the second semifinal. Forsfall centers it. Ungersorum back with it now. Felix Ungersorum being watched by Rimon. Pivots back. Lines that back for Solomonson. Lots of traffic. Solomonson tees it up and shoots. And Ravel makes the save through the screen.
Beher down in front of the net.
Solomonson shoots. Goes off a skating line. Actually might have hit the hand of Perchik. Sandin, Pellikka shoots, scores! Another long one over the glove of Ravel, and it's 2-1 Sweden.
It's a carbon copy of Lindstein's goal. Wrister from the blue line. There's not even any traffic in front. I mean, Rimon is out up high, but like, that's a clean sight. What is Ravel doing? He's not even close to it. That is so confusing to see for a goaltender who's been pretty good. But waving at a puck, an innocent-looking wrister without a screen. Twice he's just missed it with his glove. And twice the Swedes have scored a goal, 2-1.
So Sandin Pellikka has his second goal of the tournament. The first was the overtime winner against the Swiss. And now the go-ahead goal here in the semifinal. And Ravel, as we mentioned, has played every minute of every game so far for the Czechs.
Oh, nice.
Lekkerimäki, great move on Hamara. Works back and shoots, and Ravel makes the save on that, leaning to hold it out.
2
steal. Shapovalov plays it back. Kulik with a chance. And a save made there by Havlat. Huge save on Czechia's most dangerous player. Cibulka's shot. And Havlat kicks that away.
Tries to take it right up the middle. He's closed off by Shapovalov. Kicks it into Kulik and just doesn't raise the puck. Does Havlat get a piece of his stick with his stick? Not quite, but just didn't elevate over the pad.
Face-off won by Forsfeld. Back in the corner, kicked ahead by prevailed. Centered. That just missed. Hamara. That long shot goes high. Zidlitsky down. Got clipped there by Wielander. The first power play of the game will go to Czechia. 5 minutes and 42 seconds into the second.
He's looking to even touch you. Wielander head in the box. Not sure it was Wielander who clipped him. Wielander looks genuinely confused. And in this exchange, it
Sweden
is...
penalty number 24, 2 minutes high sticking.
Oh, it's the goaltender's tip of his stick.
Right.
Of his blade that Zidlitsky... See, this... Zidlitsky goes through the crease and skates into the stick.
For Chalet. The Stancil. For Chalet. Throws it back in front. Havlat knocked that away as Paracy is busting in. Looking for the tip. Long lead feed. Finds Rimon. Drops it up to Paracy in the high spot. Stancil had it knocked away. Good stick there by Wagner. 15. Cibulka. Swings it back for Stancil. Final second of the power play. Rimon. Drop back. Cibulka scores! Thomas Cibulka with a power play goal ties the game here in the second period.
A nice rotation by Czechia on the power play. They go to the below the goal line option. Basically like the four corners, and what it does, it draws all the eyes and bodies low so that Cibulka can step to this one, walks into it right through Forcial's feet, right through Havlat's legs, and a skipper finds 5-hole. Cibulka, who did the same thing against Canada,
right.
Same shot, 5-hole from distance that you think the goalie should save. He does not to even the game.
So both goals given up by Czechia have gone over Rabal's glove hand. Takes that pass back. Cibulka drops it back. Czech with a shot that was blocked by Ogren. Czech plays it back around. That took a bite out of Ogren. Czech swings it back and a hard shot by Kulik. Deflected wide as Elias Peterson got in the way. Pedersen rather. Czech. Works it back. Kulik fires again off the stick of Beasted. That goes just wide.
Thanks, Kels. I'm sure Czechia try to defend that best they can.
Lekkerimäki moves in, shoots, double the save. Got hard for a penalty is Perchi. Shots are close, scores close. Andersorum moves in, threads it through, it's tipped wide by Edstrom. Andersorum. Drop that back, is picked up by Behar. Busting in, Behar with a break, backhand shot, stopped by Havlat.
The ice is being found a little bit more in the second period. Lekkerimäki, pretty good chance. And the pads of Rabal are working well, as are the feet of Hugo Havlat. Backer on the nice breakaway, goes around the world, tries to elevate, doesn't get it under the bar.
Plays it back in for Beasted. Beasted spins and shoots. That might hit the goalpost. Behar bursts back in. He shoots. Havlat save. Long rebound cleaned up by Oscar Pedersen. Stenberg moves in. Edstrom shoots. He fired that wide, but stolen there by Edstrom. Andersorum drops it back. Stenberg a shot. And Rabal makes the save, which he probably did in the last one.
I guess so. It did come off the net quickly. You're wondering, that catch the short side post as Beasted seals off Rimon. Wheel and fire. You got to see that top corner is available. Can you hit it? And he went far side. There's a lot of net over there.
Stenberg winds back. Drops it back to Elias Pedersen. Lots of traffic. Back to go to Stenberg. Stenberg. And on Barek. Back to Havlat. Across to Pedersen. Great puck movement by the Swedes. Havlat shoots. That goes high. Just behind the goal, picked up by Shapovalov. That pass broken up. Picked up by Oscar Pettersson. Feeds it right in front. Beastad couldn't corral the bouncing puck.
This is the equivalent of a wide receiver knowing he's got a touchdown and taking his eye off the ball before he catches it. It's a good hard pass. It's flat. Beastad's just going to handle it, and he's looking at the goaltender to make his move, and the puck just rolls over his stick, and nothing comes of it. And that was really well done by Radlick. They're trying to isolate him without a stick, and he will not let it happen.
And this is the round, the semifinal round, where the Swedes have stumbled historically. 7-11 all time in semifinal games since the medal round format was adopted in 1996. And scooped up by Ostlund. Sweden has not yet had a power play in the game. No, Ostlund works in, feeds it back across, bouncing puck, Lekkerimäki shoots, and a good stop there by Rabel. And to be honest, Mike, maybe the story of the third period is which goaltender can cobble this thing home.
Rabel was beaten twice to the glove side on not great shots. Able to get the glove out and make that save. As 10 of 16 goals against.
Third
Higher than his brother anyways.
Lindstein shoots, tipped in front. A good stop there by Rabel. Nice for his fifth goal against in the tournament. Brought in by Lekkerimäki, shoots and a pad save, rebound over, and he's turned away point blank by Rabel. Maybe his best sequence of the game.
Good save by Rabel. As Wahlberg takes the rebound right in the slot and can't beat Rabel. Lekkerimäki, little fake drag inside, push it back outside and get it to the far pad because that is a juicy rebound right in the slot. Rabel cleans up his own mess as Wahlberg was going back against the grain under the arm.
Have similar ice time. As Reddick walks right in, holds and shoots, and a good save there. Made by Havlet. And the foul huddle for a penalty there as Beastad's stick was knocked out of his hand. Knocked down by Wahlberg. Lead pass for Lekkerimäki. He moves in on Cibulka. Laid back around by Solomonson. In the corner, here's Wahlberg. Banks that back for Östlund. Plays it back. Solomonson is shot. Hit a leg in front. And a penalty coming down to Czechia as Lekkerimäki was taken down in front. And the Swedes will get their first power play with 4:58 gone here in the third period.
Czech gonna go for the cross check in front.
2 minutes, cross check.
A little shove in the back of Lekkerimäki as he's reaching for a loose puck, and that was after this chance. As Redlick wants to pass the puck, everybody on the ice, including Redlick, knows he wants to pass the puck. And so everyone kept going to the next best target, allowing him to walk right into the slot for a really good look. He doesn't score. Now Sweden to the power play where they have been very good. 8 power play goals in 19 attempts. 42% on the tournament.
Lekkerimäki leads the way with 3 power play goals. He's out there now. Wahlberg knocks it back. Beastad also has 2 power play goals for the Swedes. Sandin, Pellikka. Plays it across Lekkerimäki, shoots, scores! And that took 17 seconds on the power play for Sweden to take the lead back.
Lekkerimäki has become the offensive leader for Sweden. He's the shooter on the power play. Tee him up, let it fly, and he goes short side. Hamara might have gotten the eye line a little bit of Rabel, but that's a nice rip. Beats Rabel clean. And you're right, that did not take long at all. Sweden take the lead, 3-2 in the third period.
Lead pass for Shelley. Turns it back in front. Melovský trying to play that back. And Solomonson has it back. Puts that pass in for Lekkerimäki. Moves it and shoots it off. Bravo. Up and out of play. Jonathan Lekkerimäki, a first-round pick of the Canucks in the 2022 draft, and their general manager, Patrick Alvin, is keeping a very close eye on the Swedish team. 3 Canucks prospects in the Swedish lineup. Lekkerimäki up front.
of a sudden, Vancouver looks pretty deep with the amount of good players they have.
Lindstein feeds it back across. Nylander drops it back. That's picked up and brought back by Galvis. Galvis moves in, drops that back, and the rolling puck knocked away by Lindstein. Chance there for a lead pass. Ostlund into the breakaway. Noah Ostlund in, scores! Noah Ostlund gives the Swedes some insurance with 8 to go.
Czechia attacks, activates their defenseman, turns it over. Östlund in behind everybody. And Ravel fights the fake shot big time. When he gets there, little pump, Ravel down. He's able to shovel it over his pad into the back of the net. What a tremendous pass from Lindstein. Wait for Östlund to get turned up the ice, to get ready to receive it, then snap it hard enough to get there clean, sending Östlund in alone. He makes no mistake.
And so the Swedes a 4-2 lead now with 8 to go, and Lindstein now takes over the D-point lead in the tournament. That long shot fired wide by Kulich for Detroit and their prospect group. And stolen now by Stenberg, drops it off. Here comes Östlund. Shoots from a sharp angle. Ravel makes the save. Now back in front. Lekkerimäki scores! He strikes again. It's 5-2. 2 goals in a minute and 2 seconds. And Sweden's blown open.
It's the same duo. Ostlund, Lekkerimäki, and Czechia gets caught with way too many guys below the goal line. Almost 4 players over backcheck, leaving the wrong guy in front. And he just powers this one. Pass Ravel. This one go blocker side, and now they know.
Lekkerimäki. Ostlund. Rink wide for Wahlberg. Wahlberg drops it back. Lekkerimäki moves back in and shoots. And that's over the glass and out of play. A dramatic semifinal win against the Czechs 10 years ago today. Ostlund shoots on his block. Now brought back across. Stanzel moves in with a backhand shot. Havlat knocks that away. Now loose along the boards. Scooped up, and that's fired wide by Alscher. Now stolen by Ostlund. Wahlberg walks in. Follow that for a moment. In comes Stenberg with it. Drops that back for Serra. Serra moves in and shoots. And Ravel got a piece of that to knock it away. Czechs open the scoring in this game. We have seesawing back and forth, but the Swedes have blown it open here in the third period. 3 quick goals for a 5-2 lead. Alscher slaps it across. Rebound shoots, and the stop is made by Havlat. Hammer up to Kulich. Shoots off the outside of the post. Baker. And a Hammer long shot, kicked up by Havlat. The backhand shot by Wagner missed the open net. Hammer goes back, actually called against the Swedes. 11.7 seconds left in the third period.
They haven't sat down the last 15 minutes.
No.
And just
tomorrow night is going to be electric here.
The happiness, but also the relief to get to the end for Sweden.
Races back, and Sweden delivers on home ice, heading to the gold medal game tomorrow after a 5-2 win over Czechia. And the Czechs are playing the bronze medal game tomorrow against the loser of the second semifinal between the United States and Finland.